Hi, I'm Rob.
I'm Jesse.
And together we are Revenge of the Show, where we make fun of movies and review them in real time with you watching them as we go. We are doing this week one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Silent Hill. Jesse, you can go ahead and tell us a little bit about that movie if you'd like.
Well, I'll be honest, I have never seen this movie. I don't even think I've played the games for more than 5 minutes at a time, which I know is probably a crime, but honesty.
They're decent. They're decent.
I've always heard they were
honestly,
good games.
The games scared me more than the movie did. And like me and my friend from high school, we had just set up his surround sound and we're playing Silent Hill 2, I think it was. And like you could actually hear, and we're in a dark room in the middle of the night, you could hear the things, whatever they are, like crawling and making noises behind you. It was oh man. So that experience for me made, I think, just a little bit better than for some people possibly. But honestly, the games were fun. They were kind of like Resident Evil in a lot of ways as far as the gameplay, the style of gameplay. You travel around looking for clues to figure out something, and you find weapons, and a lot of times you have to stick with a piece of wood with nails in it. That's kind of like your go-to weapon for most of the game, actually. But Pyramid Head is probably one of the most jarring parts of the game, which you find that is true for the movie as well. And I'm waiting to see the expression on your face for some of these scenes. But in the game, for example, like he's going real slow. He's just dragging this huge sword, and we're thinking, yeah, nothing's going to happen here. We could just run around, and we were literally running circles around this guy, and all of a sudden, with a blink of an eye, he snaps his sword down right through the middle of us, vertically, and we just split in half and fall, and we're dead. And like my heart just so good games. I mean, not like the best games, but decent. And then this movie is it's just fun. But
heard good things.
Go ahead, and if you want to do just like a little more description about direction and all that.
Oh yeah. So the movie we're watching this week, Silent Hill, from 2006, directed by Christoph Gans, who again, let's just go ahead and say it. Never heard of him.
Yeah, no. We'll have to figure out what else he did later.
So many names that the only one that jumps out to me is Sean Bean, and we all know he's definitely going to die before the end of the movie.
Actually, I know Rada Mitchell and also Jodelle Ferland. She was in a sci-fi show that was pretty good, and there was one other thing.
Laurie Holden.
Oh, she was in a couple.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know her. Yeah, I don't know her.
Could be a great movie. Rob likes it, so we'll give it a shot, and it fits right into our genre, our niche here, which would be video games, sci-fi, and horror movies. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
But Rob knows more about it. I have no idea what the plot to this is. Like I said, I wouldn't even say that I played the games, and I definitely have never seen the movies. So it should be fun night.
I'm excited to share this with Jesse. This will be good. For those of you who haven't caught our previous episodes, we're sitting in our theater right now. You can see it behind us, the screen. Actually, it'll be on that side. We'll have the timestamp. Keeps going wrong. Timestamp is like right here-ish. So that way you can actually watch the film blurred with our watermark over it. But you'll see the action, see what's going on, and also see the timestamp. So that way you can make sure that you're actually following along with us. So we, kind of get to hang out together.
Yeah.
whatever time of day or night that you're watching us.
You can pretend that you have friends to watch movies with. That's our goal here.
Yes.
Basically, realize that I'm always watching movies by myself at night.
Me too, actually.
Be nice to have somebody to watch a movie with. So it's perfect. So you can
Yeah,
join
well,
us.
Comedies especially, I feel like, you just comedies are just better with someone else, for sure.
Mm.
So,
People don't like the comedies I like.
I don't know. I like a lot
of British and nobody. I mean, Shaun of the Dead might be an exception there because a lot of people like that movie, but I've seen it 4,000 times and I still love it just as much. And everybody else just gets sick and tired of it.
It's a good one. It's a classic. I do like a lot of their movies together. What was the one about the cops?
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. And then End of the World.
It's called World's End.
World's End, thank you. World's End. Yeah, that one was fun. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but I liked both that one and Hot Fuzz as well. And I like, I cannot remember for the life of me what his name is. As soon as you say it, I'm like, ugh, duh, I know
Simon
his name.
Pegg?
Yes, Simon Pegg.
Edgar Wright.
He's a great. I like him.
Can't remember the third guy.
Simon Pegg's fun.
The bigger fella. Either way, fantastic movies. Anyway, so are you ready to get started?
I think we are. Just a recap, you can check out all this information, both the movie that we're watching, anything you might have questions on. You can either check our website, which, Jesse, you know that better than I do.
So that would be revengeoftheshow.wixsite. That's revengeoftheshow.wixsite.com/home. On there, we've got plenty of content. We've got all of our videos hosted up on our website. We've got a store that has plenty of merchandise. I'm super excited about that.
Awesome shirts. Quite a few of which Jesse has designed. So
I make
awesome stuff.
I make a shirt for each episode, and then we've got some shirts with our logos on it. We've got coffee mugs. We've got bags. We've got hats. Name it, we've got it on there.
Except for sweatpants.
Except pants, which I don't care about, and you seem to be obsessing over, which is weird.
I wear sweatpants all the time, or I would take gym shorts too. So either or both.
No. And we also write movie reviews pretty much weekly at this point. It's probably fair to say there's not really a structure there, but fairly often we're writing movie reviews.
We're gonna break into other such blog topics as well, like sci-fi stuff, gadgets, technology, just nerdy stuff. We're nerds, so we're gonna stick to that. So far, we've only been doing movie reviews, but I plan in the near future on doing just different pieces on stuff that I'm fond of, or at least have had a lot of experience with. So, but I think we did. Oh, we'll also have plenty of stuff in the description. Any questions you might have regarding this episode, directed by all that stuff, that's all included in the description. Plenty of really good information on there as well. So don't forget to like or share the video on our YouTube channel. And
don't forget, the fun stuff is directly on our website. You can actually become a member of Revenge of the Show. It's $1.99 per month or $20 for the whole year. And that's going to get you access to all of our exclusive content, which would be our episodes in the form of podcast, and a whole other show called Revenge of the Round Table, where we will just basically discuss at whatever the hell we want to, whenever the hell we want, basically a talk show format. So that'll be fun.
Eventually, we'd like to get to a point where we're getting topics from viewers. We have a forum. You can even leave recommendations on movies that you'd like to see on YouTube, our YouTube channel itself. You can make comments there. You can comment on our website.
Yeah, I made.
But we'd like to get viewers involved for sure.
Oh yeah, there's forums on the website specifically. I already set them up to where you basically just comment on there. Whatever you want us to do next, we will be making whatever you guys want. That's the whole idea of the show, is to watch along with you guys. Another benefit to our being a member of Revenge of the Show is I'm working on getting a discount on our shop for having the membership. So
That's cool.
Yeah, so that makes it just
Very
another
cool.
big benefit for just literally just $1.99. I mean, I pay $4.50 at Starbucks for a coffee 5 times a week. Probably not responsible,
Yeah.
but
And me, I'm
have to
more
have
of
coffee.
a large French vanilla iced coffee from McDonald's kind of guy. $1.50, man. Can't beat it. Huge.
You can definitely
Love it.
beat it because you get the giant venti and it's filled with tons of sugar and whipped cream and horrible things to basically give you diabetes and make you fat. And
Have
it's
you ever had a
outrageously
Trente
expensive, so it's perfect.
or a
What?
Trenti? Trenti? Have you had the size larger than the Venti?
They have a bigger
It's a
one?
Trenti or something. They have a bigger one. They don't talk about it very often, but it's enormous. I had one once. It was fantastic. Very expensive. I think it was like $8 or $9, but it was totally
It's
worth
just a
it.
bucket with a picture of a mermaid on the side of it.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. All right. With that being said, we will go ahead and start. We're going to count down together, and then we will start watching the movie with you.
Waiting on
So
you.
give us just 1 second. I'm going to get ready. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
I buffered.
All right. Oh, yours buffered this time?
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
That's fun.
Still buffering. What's going on here, man?
Oh, hold on. I'll pause it. We'll start over. I'll rewind it.
What is happening, man?
I don't play it and then like see if it'll go through, and then actually just pause it once it gets there, and then just rewind it back to the beginning. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Literally every week. You can look forward to that
Yeah.
every week at Revenge of
Yeah.
the Show.
Yep. We've had something. Last week wasn't as big of a deal because it happened before we started watching the movie, but
Yeah.
uh,
All right, so I'm going to just rewind back. I'm all buffered. I'm at 0.00. So you do another count.
okay, me too. Yep. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to turn the volume up on my... Okay. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
Beautiful. Let's watch this delightful film. So how far into this movie does Sean Bean die? I'm sure he dies. Don't tell me.
I'm not telling.
I know he dies.
I'm not telling. I'm not telling.
There's no way he lives. It's Sean Bean.
Well, there's a lot of death in this movie, so, I mean, it would be odd if Sean Bean was the one to survive.
Yeah, right.
Sean Bean with his shirt off.
Damn.
Lady that should wear a bra before she runs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But it's not like a good one.
No.
Dang.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's why I said she should wear a bra. Probably at all times. I'm sorry, feminists who are against wearing bras, but she should wear one.
It's an odd place to start a movie.
Yeah. It'll make sense, though, I promise. This girl's so creepy. She's a good little actress.
Ugh. She looks like she's in the Manson family.
She gets worse, trust me. Well, I would say she's like the best actress, because here in a moment you'll see she's not so great.
Is hell like a factory? What the hell was that?
No, you'll find out. I'm not telling you anything. I mean, that's a little forced with the Silent Hill screaming. But whatever.
She just reminded me of the little boy from. Now, of course, I forget it immediately. Boo, boo. That horror film where the woman hates her son.
Misery?
No, it's like
No. Oh.
Boondocker or whatever. The Boondock Saints.
What? That's not a horror movie.
No,
What are you talking about?
Boba Duke.
Hotep? Bubba Hotep?
Baba Duke.
No.
You never seen the
really,
Babadook?
Psycho? I have no idea. I have not. No. Babadook?
Yeah.
Oh, the Babadook. No, I have not seen that.
You should definitely
Not
watch
seen that.
It's better than this movie.
I'll have to remember to not watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's so good at art.
She's not, though. It's trash.
Better than you.
I wouldn't buy that painting.
No, it was the grass, Mommy. It helped me hard. So this movie, and I promise, it goes from not knowing what the fuck is going on to like right now to full on hell real fast.
Is her mom wearing hooker boots?
She's wearing hooker boots and a kind of a longer hooker-ish skirt, yeah.
It's like Domino, you know, the comic book character, is hugging a Manson family child.
She's actually kind of cute now. Now that she's an adult and all that. But the show that... Oh, shoot. What was the show that she's in? I'll have to look that up. Oh, she's in Cabin in the Woods.
Speaking of super good movies.
I like that one, though. I mean, it may be terrible, but it's also supposed to be terrible, and it's a lot of fun. Jodelle Ferland.
Her name's Adele?
No, it's Jodelle.
Her name should have been...
Dark Matter. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay. No, she's at Dark Matter's the show that I was talking about. It's actually kind of interesting. It's a sci-fi show. It's on the Sci-Fi Network. Decent.
They honestly have some shows that are worth watching. I don't know if I'd call them like good shows, but shows that are worth watching if you're a sci-fi nerd.
Eureka is one of my favorites, and it's like a dramedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Very good.
I hate Sean
basically
Bean
about
with
this
short
city.
hair.
I know. He needs long hair and a sword in his hand. And a beard. Looks weird without a beard.
Yeah. You should always be a bad guy.
But, yeah. Well, he's okay as a good guy. I mean, he was very stoic as good old Ned.
No, he was good as Ned.
Back when Google.
But he's a bad guy in virtually every other movie.
Everything else. Yeah. I'll give you that.
National Treasure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Should have got an Oscar.
Introduce... He was a very convincing bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he's... Yeah. Oh, I was talking about Eureka. Just real quick, I want to throw this out there. Great show. It's been off the air for a while now, but a lot of fun. Basically, this large group of insanely intelligent genius scientists start a town together, and the government provides a little bit of funding. Actually, no, they provide most of the funding, and they basically get to just experiment and create new technology and weapons for the government, but it's mostly about the new stuff that they put out and make, and it's just all of the random adventures that they have. And the town sheriff, Sheriff Carter, he's the main character. Awesome show.
Sounds great.
It is. Actually, I would suggest you look for it, Jesse. You'd appreciate it. If you liked Chuck, you will love Eureka.
Yeah, I hated Chuck so much.
Oh, shut up. You liked it.
Chuck's the worst show ever. I tried to get Ree into it, and she didn't seem to care. It's a weird show.
It's not for
like, I don't
everybody.
fault people for
It is
not
weird,
getting
but-
into it, so it's fine. She hated,
I love her picture.
damn it, the blonde.
What?
The blonde, the main woman.
The main woman? The girl?
In Chuck, dude.
Oh, and Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking of Eureka. Shoot, what is her name? Yvonne
Is that the
Stravinsky?
chick from Terminator?
No.
The dude from Terminator 2 had a sex change, and he's here to...
Strahowski.
He's here to hurt people.
Oh, that. No, she's from The Matrix.
Yeah.
That's the other female character on board the Nebuchadnezzar.
That's Trinadude.
Trinadude. Yeah, was she? I can't remember her name now. Yvonne Strahovski is the name you're talking about. She was
Sarah.
also on Dexter.
Man, that's an ugly woman.
Who?
That woman.
The cash register
Yeah.
lady? Yeah, she's not my favorite.
No, she has no facial features. You ever see those people where, like, if you had to describe them, you just couldn't say anything?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have strong bone structure. It's just, it's all awful.
Yeah. Maybe it's not the girl from The Matrix.
It's not the girl from The Matrix, I can tell you that just by looking at her. You're talking about Trinity?
No, I'm not talking about Trinity. One of the other,
There aren't other girls in The Matrix.
Sybil Bennett. Oh, I know Lori Holden. Officer Thomas Gucci. No, not her.
I already told you who that actor is.
The cop?
Yeah, it's the dude from Terminator 2. Looks exactly like him.
You're such a douche. Oh no, duh. It's Lori Holden.
It's the woman
Duh.
from the description of
Wow.
the movie.
No,
Also-
no. So Lori.
Also known
That's
as
Lori Holden.
the woman whose name you didn't recognize from the description of the movie.
Yeah, no, I totally didn't, because it doesn't look like her for some weird reason. That's weird. No, so Lori Holden, she's been in a bunch of stuff. She was Andrea in The Walking Dead, and I was so glad when she died.
Oh, that chick.
Yeah, she was
the one who
she was
shot the
blonde.
other person, and she was the worst.
Yeah.
She like accidentally
Are you
shot
talking about-
somebody.
Did she accidentally shoot
She
somebody?
shot Daryl.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, she shot.
But she was the
Daryl.
blonde in the first 3 seasons, and she died. She got killed by the governor, I think. That
I
whole
stopped
fun
before the governor
thing.
thing even happened. I was done.
Yeah. It got worse. We watched it only because we liked the first 2 seasons so well, and then it just
You
kept
still
getting
watch
worse
it
and
because
worse.
it's like season
No,
13.
no. No, I have not. It's on season 9, but we stopped after. I can't remember the guy's name.
9 seasons of that is freaking ridiculous. 3
Yeah,
seasons
I know.
tops is what you need for surviving The Walking Dead. Like, drag it out for a little bit, then kill everyone.
Well, and they killed off all my favorite characters, and I stopped liking Rick a long time ago. But yeah, Lori Holden is one of my least favorite actresses.
She's really good at
Ugh.
playing someone that you hate. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, and you're supposed to like her kind of in here eventually, but I don't know. She rubs me the wrong way, and not sexually, so maybe that's why I don't like her.
She does bear a strong resemblance to the guy from Terminator 2.
Just in the helmet. Wait till she takes the helmet off.
Just expecting her arm to turn into a giant Baraka blade. Cut that Jeep in half. Uh-oh. Oh, did you hear that? Post Malone came on the radio.
I didn't.
Better turn that off. God, she hates Post Malone so much. I feel her. Oh.
She's such a good mother.
It's for real, though. Running from the cops
Yeah.
for no reason.
No, well, she's. I don't know if you paid attention, but she basically kidnapped their daughter. Her daughter's adopted. They don't exactly know where she came from, but they're pretty sure she came from Silent Hill. She's been having night terrors, almost killing herself, wanting to go to Silent Hill. Or so they think. And so she's like, oh, I'll take her there. And the dad's like, no, don't take her there. I'm going anyways. And he stopped all their, or canceled all their credit cards and whatnot and their debit cards so that she couldn't buy stuff. And the cop came after her just because she thought, I don't know, she's not the smartest
Because she thought that she
bulb in the
kidnapped
box.
the little girl.
The woman was just a little, the cop was a little suspicious, but I don't think she would have done anything. I mean, it's her mom.
Yeah.
It is her mom. Now, there might be like an APB out on her, but I doubt the small back asswards place where she was actually had gotten that APB yet.
Also, she's with her mom.
Yes, she's with her mom. And it's not like they have shared custody or anything, and she like took her or didn't have custody. They both have custody over her. So she was just taking her somewhere the dad didn't approve of. And like, how is that?
That's not illegal.
That's not a
at
legal
all.
matter. No. So.
That's just called being a bad mom. Taking your kid to a
she's
haunted village.
She's trying to do the right thing by. She's trying to solve what's going on with her. But that was a huge, huge mistake.
Yeah, what an idiot.
You will never, ever, and this goes for you as well, fans / viewers / people who just happen to find our video, you will never look or hear a tornado siren with the same mentality again. I promise. I used to live in a town where they did a test alarm or siren every week, and it still gives me the willies.
Was that store just called Roofies? There's a big old sign
Maybe.
on the building behind her. It just said like Roofies. Huh.
Maybe.
I'm sure it's innocent. They just are. It's a family of roofers.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Or maybe it's like it's a diner.
It's the
malt shop.
The drugstore in Silent Hill is just called Roofies.
Roofies. I like that. But no, the family that owns the diner, they have a long history of slipping people Mickeys and taking them out back and tickling them. We'll leave it at that.
What?
It's about to happen.
Don't go down there. It's the subway. Subways are gross.
It's not a subway.
Bunch of homeless people. You know what that sounds like to me? Boromir on his horn.
It sounds like a whole lot of shit is about to go down.
Coincidentally, Sean Bean is looking for him. Sean Bean blowing his horn.
The Horn of Gondor.
Mhm. Best character in Lord of the Rings. Fight me.
I disagree.
Love Boromir.
I like Faramir better. Meh.
That's stupid.
Well, he happens to be in 2 movies, and Boromir's only in 1.
Yes, but Boromir was the best of all of them in the Fellowship.
No, except he
He was human and he was tempted, but he was able to fight through it.
No, he wasn't. At first, he wasn't. He was going to take it. And then after Frodo ran away and put the ring on and he couldn't find him, he's like, oh, well, now I can't find him. I guess I better try to regain my honor.
Wow, you're such a jerk.
No. Faramir actually turned down his temptation. Or turned away.
Humans cannot fight it. But Boromir managed to fight it.
There are plenty of other humans. Faramir fought it. Boromir did not.
Faramir's a bitch.
He's not my favorite character, but
Boromir's a badass. You see how many freaking arrows it took to take Sean Bean out in that movie?
Yeah, took a lot. In Game of Thrones, all it took was one quick swipe of the sword.
I feel like that probably would have killed Boromir too, though.
Yeah, probably.
And the National Treasure guy.
Yeah, probably.
And pretty much every character he's ever played.
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't he have the record for most on-screen deaths?
Maybe.
I mean, it's probably Kevin Spacey now, because he just straight up killed his whole career.
Yeah.
It's just like, God, let's just get rid of this whole thing.
It's probably pretty damn hot by now, I would assume.
What's hot? The lighter?
Lighter, yeah.
Huh. I'd be more worried about the rotting corpses.
That's not just rotting.
Like
that's much. It's not even. No, they're still alive.
Bruh. Turn around.
Yep.
Oh God, it's Hannibal Buress. CGI's come a long way in 13 years.
Yes, but it's still freaky as fuck.
Yeah, they're definitely creepy. Little chitlins.
Yep. Where's my... There it is.
Because of all our technical difficulties, I'm going to go ahead and ask, did the sound cut out on purpose here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. No, you're good, man.
Okay, let's try the mouse. They're not even on you, Karen.
It's not Karen. Is that her name? I don't remember. That's sad. No, it is Rose is her name.
McGowan?
No, De Silva.
They couldn't have got an ethnic person, to fit that name.
De Silva is Sean Bean's name.
Isn't that...
She just married into it.
Yeah, but isn't that like a Latino or Hispanic name? Sean Bean is a British white guy.
You know, are surnames in Portuguese-speaking countries such as Portugal and Brazil.
Mm. They have white people in Portugal.
Silva is. Yeah.
I guess they have white people in Brazil too, but.
So that was your first Silent Hill night. How did that make you feel, Jesse? Make you feel all good inside?
I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah, well.
It's no Mortal Kombat.
No, it's no Mortal Kombat, right? That's the road that she just drove over not that long ago with her car. I think. No, it's another side of town.
I was going to say, thank you for over-clarifying. Like, that's the road she just drove over with her brick. Is that
Could
Sharon?
have driven a lawnmower over it. You never know.
Is that Sharon Stone?
No.
That's what she looks like nowadays, though. I like how when Sean Bean Googled Silent Hill, it was like haunted places. Like, would you call this haunted or like a nuclear reactor went off?
Well,
And
you find out
borked
later
everybody.
why. There was it's a coal mine coal mining town, and there's a coal mine that runs under the whole town, a lot of coal, and it all caught fire, and it's still burning.
That's not scary.
Well, that's what the ash is. It's pretty, right?
That's what I was
married
saying.
that.
He's just walking
Yeah, I
around.
get to sleep with that every night.
He's just going to different towns, just showing off to mechanics. Check out my
He's
wife,
like,
bro.
hey, I bet you're pretty jealous. You're a mechanic. You can't get hit something like that.
Yeah. Just pulled him in my Mercedes. What's up? Look at my wife. And then he just goes, fuck off, and drives away. He also has to show him how much money he has, too. What a dick.
He's like, I'll pay you to say she's pretty.
Look,
come
I'm
on,
wealthy.
You know you want to.
I've got a money clip with $600 in it. This is my wife. I drive a Mercedes. She drives a Jeep Liberty. Not to brag, but...
Yeah, so what the guy had said is the fumes will kill you if you stay in there too long because of all the chemicals and stuff from the fire. It's been burning since the 60s or 70s? I can't remember when this happened.
Man, my mom had one of those. Not the phone, but the
A
Jeep Liberty. Yeah.
Yeah. This is still back in the day when phones weren't quite as prevalent. Oh, actually in the game you have a phone kind of like that.
Does it not work? Someone's going to jump on the hood. See it coming.
It's a good call.
Oh. Oh.
It's a zombie!
No, it's a Terminator guy.
Oh, I was so close. She became a zombie, though, didn't she?
I don't care. That show sucks.
I think when she died.
Jeez, T-1000 is taking its job super seriously. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, they're both dead, and they just don't even know it yet. Yeah, but I'm a badass. Look at me walk.
Do you think
Got
that
just
she...
a tiny sway to my hips.
Do you think she sees herself more as a Paunch or John Baker?
That's an excellent question.
Did that go over your head?
What's that?
Did that go over your head?
It did. I like to pretend I know what you're talking about. Most times I don't.
This Chips.
I just go with it. Oh, Chips. I didn't watch the new movie or the show.
New movie's super funny. Never watched the show. And I also, I did just Google that.
I did want to watch
to
it.
be correct.
Nice. I like that, though. At least you admitted that. Did that go over your head? Because I totally had that without Googling. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yep.
guy.
Right off the top of my head, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. Hey, Tantessa.
I mean, if you stick the phone on top of your head for a second, I guess.
Crickets.
Dad jokes are. Nope.
That's who I thought that
Found
was.
the wife. Doesn't care about the daughter. What?
That's who I thought that was. It's the dude from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh.
I think.
His name is Kim. Kim Coates.
The actor?
Yeah.
That might be right. I don't know. Looks like Tig from Sons of Anarchy. You know who that is.
It's not.
You watch that show.
I'd never watched Son of Despair. No, he's been in a lot of stuff, but I don't think he's been in Sons of Anarchy.
Well, I have this cool device.
Oh, he was. Yeah. He's Tig.
Called
Alexander Tig
That's
Traeger.
exactly what I said.
Well done, sir.
Suck
Yep.
it. If this lady doesn't calm down, she's just going to turn herself into a pair of handcuffs. Just handcuff her real good. It's a giant metal pair.
Oh, snap, son.
Oh no. How'd she hurt her head?
It's as empty as my vagina all the time.
Why is she bleeding? Did I miss something?
It's her period, man.
That's right. Women do bleed from the face.
Yeah, well, it's like her top, like, forehead / temple area.
That's where the vagina is, right?
Yeah, I don't know how periods work, man.
I always get confused, and my fiance is really not, satisfied. Really, you didn't laugh? You suck.
All right. No, it was funny. It was funny. I'm sorry. It was funny. I wouldn't get too close. But did you pick up on what they said, though?
Nope.
The cop said to
Karen?
To Sean Penn. Sean Bean. Sean Penn's a way different actor. Sean Bean. He said that we found the vehicle, but it's empty.
Can you? No, I just want you to
if
picture.
They were walking.
Picture Sean Bean as I Am Sam. It's a way different movie. First of all, you know that he's gonna die. Like,
Yes.
it's not even interesting.
See, it's on its period too, because that blood is
Oh god.
yeah, that just eats right. That's why you can't have sex when they're on their periods, right?
Oh god. Oh jeez, she has a horrible haircut.
Definitely has. She probably has AIDS now.
That's not
Maybe even
exactly what I
syphilis.
think of when I picture a female cop. That haircut.
Yeah.
God, she looks like Hitler Youth.
That's fantastic. Except with larger breasts.
True.
Much larger breasts.
Not a lot of those boys had big boobs.
No. Only the nice ones.
I feel like that's what Hitler was trying to do, though. When he
Yeah, probably.
genetically modified little boys with huge racks. That's the
Yep.
Nazi agenda.
What was that show? And there was the big alien who was white, and it was made by the same people who made Archer. Why can't I remember?
What?
The show.
Your description being so flawless, I'm surprised I couldn't figure it out.
Yes. Yeah, I know, right?
Bob's Burgers.
No.
An alien that was white.
Yes, and has a tail.
American
and I
Dad.
forget his name. It was very what?
American
It was
Dad.
very generic bad guy. No.
His name was very generic bad guy.
No, that was not it.
Sounds like a Monty Python sketch. Oh no, the door closed. Like all doors do when you close them.
Frisky Dingo.
What?
Did you ever see that?
No.
Killface was the bad guy's name. Frisky Dingo is made by the same people who made Archer. And it was funny. Not quite as funny as Archer, but it was good. And then one of the characters on there pretends to be one of the, they're almost like stormtroopers, kind of. They're the X-Force or X-Team or something. I don't know. But they...
I love X-Force.
It was actually... No, it wasn't X-Force. It's the main character was the same guy who voices the guy who keeps getting paralyzed in Archer.
Gary?
He's blonde.
And
no,
the
He's
gay guy. Gary's the guy who keeps getting shot by Archer.
Yes, no, not Gary. The guy who keeps he's paralyzed, and then he got cybernetic legs once, and then he got fixed again, and then he got paralyzed again. It's always Archer's fault.
Oh, it's always Archer.
But no. But that guy's voice was the voice of the main character, I think.
My beverage is super gross.
I'm sorry. What is she doing with a flashlight? Oh, sorry, flashlight.
It definitely looks more like the former.
Yeah. Maybe she has a penis? That's why they had to adopt?
Why do they shape a flashlight like a flashlight?
So you could pretend it's a flashlight and that you're not...
So like someone walks in on you and they're like...
Oh, I'm just holding my penis inside of a flashlight.
Totally normal. I thought you were jerking off. You're just fucking a flashlight. Not a big deal.
Yeah, it's cool. No. That's how you make sure the batteries are working.
You gotta change the batteries real quick. Fixed.
That's weird. They're in Silent Hill right now.
Hello.
Bless you.
Thank you. Men's hairstyling barbershop.
74. So it's been burning since the 74.
Couldn't you put it out?
No. It's the coal, like the vein of coal in underneath Silent Hill is on fire.
Pour water. Done. You're welcome. Solved it.
What'd you say?
Pour water.
I mean,
I just saved
that's actually, that is based on a true thing. Like that, there is actually a coal fire on a coal mine that's still burning. It's been burning for like 30 years. Because I did look that up. So part of this is based on a true story. Like that piece. Probably that's about it.
That's a canary for a coal mine. Like the Police song. Like a canary in a coal mine.
I don't think I've ever heard that song.
You've never heard that song? Oh, it's so good. I don't know what canaries have to do with coal mines. Just kidding. I do. Do you want me to explain it to our viewers? I'm super smart, so I know this.
Go for it, I guess. I know this, just so we're clear. I actually know what a canary is used for. But go ahead. Yeah.
So people would take canaries down in the coal mine because there weren't a lot of women, and it was easier to bang a canary than to get caught by your friends jerking off. That's the real reason.
That's true. That's a true story. Wait, how is that? You have to have really, really small penis for that.
No, basically the canary would go down with them because it'll start like singing essentially when the oxygen levels get lower. So they know that that's probably as far down as they should go.
Good time to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that in old like Egyptian ruins and stuff because they were booby trapped quite often or cursed. You know, if the canary suddenly sprouts a second head, that you better get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep.
Alessa Gillespie.
I think it's Gillespie,
but we're in America. Speak American. What?
Was that directed to me?
Yeah.
Gillespie is.
I don't know.
A town.
I don't know. Somebody should really finish building this. Put some drywall up, you animals.
I think it was already finished at one point.
Well,
I think it's been burned down.
Whoever tore down the walls was a total D-hole.
The fire?
Well, I would clarify. I would classify fire as a real D-hole.
Yeah. This is so fucked up.
Fire is so rude.
Yeah, fire is pretty rude. Killed my daddy and raped my mama.
Fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was not her best day ever. Let me tell you that.
Oh man, so do you think there's any like 35-year-old burned up poo in the toilets?
No, there is a piece of shit though.
The cop?
No.
She finds Sean Bean on the other side of the store.
You just insulted your hero there.
I love Sean Bean.
I know. He said he's a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, she doesn't like him. Is that the cop?
No.
Damn it.
It's Colin. Duh. Didn't you see the name tag?
Why is he a piece of shit?
Colin. You'll see.
Double dare you. To what? Touch him? I don't want to touch him.
There's something in his mouth. Next, we're going to play a game called Who's in My Mouth? Dane Cook joke.
I feel like I wouldn't do that. And I would probably leave and forget that I adopted a child. It's
She
not.
can't leave though.
It's not like it's even your real child. Like, let's be real. Just get out of here.
She's stuck. She can't.
You can run.
You could run like down the big hole.
You could. I'd probably do that before this.
Yeah, that's not my favorite part of the movie. That's for damn sure.
Oh no. Kill zone. Do you think you really would be able to go through all those keys before?
She found it.
Okay. That burn up door is going to save you from the guy from Dead Space.
Killzone. That was a fun game back in the day.
It was.
What's that?
It was.
Yeah. Was it PS2
Yes.
first, and then it became PS3?
And then
Like
I think
sequel?
there's a PS4 one too.
Oh, is there? Well, there's a PSP version. Back when I had a PSP, it was quite fun.
The canary said you guys should leave. That's horrible. Let me guess. Those guys were trying to save her.
It's... You'll see.
So do you think that was Colin Farrell in the stall?
Yeah. Colin Farrell, yeah. It's definitely.
Colin Farrell or Colin Hanks?
This is his best role.
Tom Hanks' son. I kind of hate him as an actor, so I'm just going to picture it as him.
I don't know as if I...
Colin Farrell.
I don't know as if I know. Yeah.
This is gross.
It is gross. Like I said last week, this movie will make you want to get a tetanus shot just from watching it. You ready for this?
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Is that Andy Samberg?
It might... No. It's Andy Dick.
It does look like Andy Dick. I'll suck your dick for some crack. That's my Andy Dick impression. I'll suck your dick. Well. Put it right here.
I don't think he's into dick. I think he definitely wants what's under her skirt. Although she has a penis, so he wants her dick.
Dude, Andy Dick's super gay. What are you talking about?
I was saying that guy, like, with the tongue thing.
Oh.
Usually that means he wants the other.
Oh no, he just likes to
persuasion
lick the
of
tip.
genitalia.
He plays a game called Just the Tip. Oh no, the floor is giving birth to... What was that? Spiders?
Roaches, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. It's just not a very...
But of all the people
good effect.
in this, he is one of those who has gotten... Colin, I mean, he's one of those who has gotten what he deserved. Ish. Oh, they're the scarabs from Mummy.
Oh,
Mummy.
okay. Where's Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, the old one with Brendan Fraser. Those are classic movies.
Did I get you to watch Doom Patrol, by the way?
I started it. Oh, yeah. I'm like halfway in.
I think I only watched like 3 episodes. I like Brendan Fraser in that.
Yeah. He's fat.
Yeah, he is.
He's fat.
And he's horrible.
Yeah, he's kind of a terrible person.
Yeah. It's a little girl from The Grudge. That was funny.
It's weird. They're in the school.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. He just keeps screaming.
uh, yeah, I don't know if those masks were enough to help very much. They should actually get like the painter's ventilator mask.
Yeah, I don't think those are
Things.
gonna keep out like vaporized AIDS that's just in the air. Oh
Well,
shit!
they're not in.
Ball.
Yeah, Pyramid Head.
That's... Is that a wrestler?
I have no fucking clue.
He looks like a wrestler. Well, he was super
This is
hard to get
actually
away
music
from.
from the game, but they're in Silent Hill right now. Again, I wouldn't be taking the mask off.
Oh, I see. He's literally the exact same place she is.
Yep. She's like, she goes back to the bathroom. Maybe Colin can help me out. Seemed like a nice guy. He at least wants to do me a favor.
Think Colin might be dead.
I'm gonna say Colin's probably dead.
Yeah, that mask isn't doing.
This is gonna help you a whole lot.
Shit.
Yeah, right. This mask is gonna maybe save your life for another 5 minutes longer than you would.
If that, dude. If it's a matter of breathing things in, you need something that covers your whole face. Like what the army uses. Completely cover that shit.
Well, I mean, if it's just fumes from the coal fire, which I would think it was just like CO2, right? Like there's too much CO2. But that mask is not going to help with that.
No, not at
I mean,
all.
maybe it's just like the black smoke kind of thing, like working in a coal mine all your life gives you black lung. But again, that mask is not going to help a whole lot. Oh no, it's Pyramid Head Girl.
Oh, okay. It was just T-1000 to the rescue.
Has a face.
Was that Danny DeVito? Was that his cameo?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, they did like, the balls on the face thing to,
Oh, yeah. He did mocap for this role.
Yep.
You're holding bugs
See,
out of the way, Andrea. Calm down.
Yeah. That's why you don't send the tiny weakling female to go get the heavy bar of metal. You send the big manly cop female to. I'd look out if I were you.
That is the big guy with the weird head dragging his sword.
Yep. Yep, it is. There you go. That sword's got to weigh at least like 150 pounds, maybe more.
Let me guess. She's gonna try to shoot him in the head.
No.
Why is it just a giant pocket knife? Like, that's not even a sword. That's a pocket knife.
Nah, it's like an anime sword, man. Like a little Asian girl carrying this ginormous sword. Oh, you killed your little friend. Man, I'm gonna die.
Oh no! Um, excuse me?
Hold your breath.
Now they're back in real world?
I accidentally breathed in some of Danny DeVito. Oh,
Oh, God.
got it in my mouth. Yep, daytime. Night number 2.
Language.
I know, right? Not like this is R.
This is a children's show.
Dude, if it were a children's show, it'd be rated G, maybe PG. This is definitely PG-13. I'm lying. It's definitely R.
Well, at least they didn't try to do a PG-13 version of it.
Right? It needed to be R. For sure.
I'm sure some network executive was arguing for a PG-13. They wanted Deadpool to be PG-13.
I know. Well,
How
they got their wish.
in the name of God could you ever make PG-13 Deadpool?
They did. And it was still funny. It was still good.
Eh.
And it was only because it was Fred Savage, though.
Yeah, the Fred Savage bits are all I watched. Which were
I
funny.
watched the whole thing because it had been a while since I watched the movie. I remembered it well enough that I was like, oh, they cut that out. Oh, they cut that out.
Was it 2 that they re-edited? Or
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Language, Sean B. So rude.
I know.
Is that van CGI?
No. And all of these locations, like the school and the hotel, they're all like the prime locations that you have to go to in Silent Hill, the games.
Huh.
So I like that they followed that portion of it. And I don't necessarily think this was the story in any one of them, but you're a different character each time. And there's a reason for that. You'll find out at the end of the movie, though.
Excuse me.
Hey, it's a redhead, man.
It's
She can't be
Unbreakable
all bad,
Kimmy
right?
Schmidt.
I love it. I will tell you this: there's totally a nude scene with this redhead in it. I don't know how I feel about redheads. They have red hair. That's how I feel.
We sure do.
Yeah. Occasionally they have fair skin and freckles, but you know. Oh. But all redheads do have red hair. Unless they dye it.
Then I guess they do have red hair. If their hair is red. Hooker boots definitely have a use.
I know, right? Slip your knife right in there.
Look how she just steals the knife from the other lady and just puts it right in her boot. Right in front of her.
It's like, you don't deserve this.
I'm gonna take it. You just stay here and die.
She's been knife-jacked. Poor old dude who's working late. That's why his wife left him.
Sean Bean always plays a bad guy.
He's just breaking some rules. One would say rules are made to be broken.
That person will be wrong.
I know.
The whole idea of rules is to not break them. He's not even an employee either. That offends me more. That sign on the door said employees only. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Breaking and entering and not following signs. That's a bad one. I think you get like 30 years in prison for that.
Mm-hmm.
Federal offense. They don't even you don't even get out early on parole for good behavior. They're just like, no, this guy's, he's been good. He's been loyal, faithful prisoner. I think he's ready to move on. What did he do? Oh, he didn't follow the sign. Ah, fuck that. Let's let him stay for another 5 years.
Remember when clients would come back into the precinct?
For what? Oh, yes. We had that happen like at least 5 or 6 times in my time there.
I legitimately believe that those people should have been kicked out of the store immediately.
Yeah.
It's client data privacy issue. Get the hell out of here and never come back.
What's this? Looks like my daughter.
Let me guess, she's like the little girl from Orphan and she just stays a child for eternity.
That was a fun twist, wasn't it?
That was the dumbest
Spoilers.
movie in history.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. That girl's very sufficiently creepy as well. But no, it's not like that.
That's what happens when you get the Silent Hill plague.
You said what happens or that's what happens?
That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You get the Fountain of Youth.
Yep. The downside is you're stuck as a little girl.
Is this redheaded lady the same character from American Horror Story? And is she missing a hand?
No. Her fingers are in the... You can kind of see her fingers. She's holding onto her sleeve like that.
What a bad actress.
I know. Well, she's acting that way on purpose. They want her to be like that.
Handless?
Yeah.
You should have.
No, I mean, you said bad acting.
Room.
I don't know.
Excuse me, someone spent a lot of time painting that.
Probably could have just pulled at the frame and discovered it was like a door.
Yeah,
One would assume.
that was super destructive. The police officer is just fine with it. Horrible.
Well, I mean, did you see what the painting was? It was them burning a witch. So
witches are supposed to be burned. You ever heard of Salem?
no,
bro.
The blonde is definitely into Wiccan, and she's like, I don't allow that.
I don't appreciate it. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
A redhead came out of nowhere.
No one was even touching her either.
A wild redhead appears.
No, you said she came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. We went there last week.
Yeah, let's stay away from that territory a little bit.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. It was a one-time thing.
Did you see any of the stuff they showed about the new Pokemon game?
No.
Just saw some videos released today. It's like open world.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And 3-dimensional.
Well, that's what the last one was.
It looks so good.
Like, the last one was actually really good. It was 3-dimensional and it was open world. Is it going to be released on 3DS?
I think it's a console game, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really read into it. I just watched the video.
Oh, I'll have to look at it.
I don't have anything Nintendo,
Love me
so
some Pokemon.
I bet it does real well after that movie being awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really fantastic.
And I hope they make more.
Peek-a-pool.
We're done with Avengers. Let's just start making Pokemon movies.
Yeah.
Though, let's be honest, they're definitely not going to stop making Marvel movies.
No.
There's going to be 3 every year
The
until
original
the end of time.
Yeah. Well, they're done with the original Avengers, but there's like the new Avengers, the young Avengers, Defenders. I mean, and keep going.
Well, you know they're going to do
Endless
another
comics.
Captain America with Falcon.
Yeah. I mean, he was a decent fighter and all, but like really without his wings, he's not a superhero. So how do they expect him to be the captain?
I don't know. I think that's canon, and I imagine they go through it a little bit more, but not in the movies. They were just like, hey, in this movie, you're just my best friend now. I'm just like, what? And now you're captain. Okay.
Yeah, well.
I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, he was only in he was in
Civil War.
No, I know, but he started in Winter Soldier. It was the first episode he was in, and then so he was in Winter Soldier.
He was an Ant-Man.
Avenger. Yeah, he was briefly an Ant-Man. Civil War, and then Infinity War and Endgame.
Excuse me.
This movie's fun. Like, why didn't you think of that? You had to crawl over all that shit and almost fall like half a dozen times?
I mean, she's not Georgia the Jungle. Give her a break.
Yeah, but me, I would have been like, I don't really feel like climbing over there. Is there anything I can swing on? This big cable thing?
Yes, let's trust the first big cable thing you see and just swing around.
We don't say her name. Something terrible happened. The dreaded siren.
And she's gonna stand here and get someone killed.
I think we're getting pretty close to that nude scene, Jesse.
I mean, okay. I think you guys should go inside, and you should stop wussing around there, Chelsea.
What's that? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, probably should get inside. You like that?
The perspective. We had like point of view perspective of that rock hitting her right in the face.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that way too much. That redhead always has a rock ready to go. She's got it queued up. And because you stood there and talked to a witch, now y'all gonna die. Stupid ass. Yep. You done screwed up, Kathy. Come on, Kimmy Schmidt. Get inside.
She's still got that rock in her hand, though. She's gotta throw it. Some gnarly fingernails.
Yeah, let her die and just move on.
Here's your nude scene, Jesse.
You know what I like, dude. That was it.
Yep.
Oh, he chucks it at him.
Here's your skin. Take it.
All right.
Yep. That one really threw me for a loop the first time I saw it.
I guess it's not true what they say. Kimmy Schmidt is not unbreakable.
It wasn't Kimmy Schmidt.
Quit grabbing at her boobs, dude. Rude.
It's definitely one of the dudes.
And now you're out of bullets, Karen. What are you going to do? Can't ask for the manager. Wait, did she just cock it like it had bullets in it?
And you like Star Trek First Contact, right?
Yeah. Good movie.
Guess who the purple woman in the purple dress is? The Borg Queen.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
First Contact's
She's
like
very good at
25
villains.
years old, and still, if you watch the scene where it like attaches her head, the effects are still cool.
Yeah. It's a really damn good movie.
Hell yeah. Probably not if you're not a Star Trek fan, though.
Yeah, well, it's still a decent action flick. I mean, you wouldn't get all the references in the Borg and all that. Wolf 359, man. It's a classic.
Well, I mean, if you're not a Star Trek fan, I can definitely see how Star Trek, especially TNG, would be boring to you.
Yeah.
Because it's like TNG is about a lot of politics and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why when they did the new movies, it made so much more sense for them to go original characters.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was literally just like a 60s and 70s action show.
Yeah. Because that was like pretty much exactly how Kirk would have been if they would have had the effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, if they ever do a movie where Picard is young, they absolutely have to get James McAvoy.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. Gotta have James McAvoy. Although they could just use, oh shit, why did I forget his name? Bane.
Tom Hardy? I don't know if he looks like him anymore.
Yeah. I still can't believe that's him, though.
I know,
looking back.
He was like emaciated.
It was fantastic. Yeah.
And now he's 250 pounds of pure muscle. And still only like 5'7".
You don't need height to be powerful.
You know those Christopher Nolan Batman movies? Wonderful at the voices.
Yeah.
You got Heath Ledger doing his best impression of Tom Waits.
Which was fantastic.
You got
it was fantastic.
Christian Bale doing his best impression of someone jumping into gravel. And then you got Bane, which, what even the hell was that?
Right.
He had like a robot crab on his face.
Tom Waits is actually going to be in a... Oh, he was in Castle Rock?
He's got a new movie coming out.
Yeah. But I can't... It's not on his list of...
He was just in... Or have you ever seen the movie Seven Psychopaths? Love that movie. Speaking of Colin Farrell.
The Dead Don't Die. It's a comedy zombie movie.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one. It's
big bunch of big names in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Glover.
It's got a bunch of like washed up
Adam
people,
Driver.
Though.
Bill Murray.
Who else? Iggy Pop.
Yeah. Steve Buscemi's in it, actually. It's another one. Sarah Driver.
Whoever that is.
Is that his wife or his sister?
Or his mom?
Or his mom?
You don't know.
I don't know.
It's the woman who played Sarah Connor on Terminator 1. That new movie looks bad.
The zombie one, you mean?
No, the new Terminator 1, where she's back.
I haven't even seen the preview for it.
That looks so bad.
Last one wasn't terrible, but...
Oh, I saw John Wick. It had a trailer, like the first full-length trailer I've seen for Joker.
Yeah.
Not sure how I feel anymore.
Really?
Did you?
I'll have to watch it if it's the newest.
Did you see John Wick yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm saying, I thought I saw the...
You might have.
This is important. Pay attention.
It was fantastic. I mean, I want that movie to be great, but the trailer did not make it look very entertaining.
depressing.
Yeah. I think that's what DC has to do to get their shit back together. Bunch of weird side stories, like what they're doing with the like Superman. Like, was it James Gunn?
Oh, Brightburn, but that wasn't DC.
Yes, but that's my point.
Oh,
that's what they need to do, because it's obvious. I mean, it's Superman. It's a Superman story, honestly. Whether they straight up say it or
important line
not.
right there. Mother is God in the eyes of a child. Unless that child is blind, and then it's just mother. But I can't see. Actually, that guy looks like Adam Driver.
Yep.
He's got the hair and the nose for it.
Yeah, that is Adam Driver, dude.
Oh, well, there you go.
He's got on that Kylo Ren in the video game Fallout outfit on.
Yeah. Missing his mask, though. Which it looks like he puts it back together for the next movie. That's fun.
I care so much.
I'll see it. I want to see it. Especially since it's J.J. Abrams again. I liked Force Awakens.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. There's too many of them, and I don't even care anymore.
Did you watch Force Awakens?
I watched one of the new ones. I don't even know which one.
It's probably
The
Last
one.
Jedi, which that's depressing.
I watched the first.
Did you watch the one with Mark Hamill?
No.
Oh, I liked
the one about Rey.
So.
And the other
Rey's
guy.
fine. She's not my favorite, but Kylo Ren is just like a spoiled brat. So it's basically like Luke in a Darth Vader role. Luke from the first one, whiny brat. Well, I suppose Anakin kind of was in the episode 2. Must run in the family.
Dumb. I'm 28 years old officially.
Oh, happy birthday.
No.
Good luck, but I don't expect you to live. See ya.
Thanks, Borg Queen. I convinced my dad today that I was turning 30. Because he has no idea. He knows my birthday. I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Leg up on a few dads.
I have so many kids, I don't even know their names, much less their birth dates.
I don't blame you, man. I have one kid. I don't know his birth date. I don't have a clue.
So I do know my kids' birthdays. I have struggled with the year. I have to actually do some math. Be like, okay, so this one's this old, and they were born here. So
I don't know his birthday, but I do know his social security number because I did have to set up a couple credit card accounts. What? That was a joke. I didn't steal my child's identity.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were. I don't know. I had no idea what I thought, but that's much funny now that you've explained it. Yeah. Well, probably it's a recycled social security number. That's what they do these days.
Excuse me, what?
What?
What's her problem?
She saw the picture of Alessa, or not Alessa. She saw the picture of Sharon in her locket, and it looks exactly like Alessa. Oh, she did some damage to that dude.
Oh, snap. You know what's the best thing about Andrea? When she dies.
If you like that, you'll like how she dies in here.
Like she was gonna slap the bullet out of the air. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Just get ready to jump. You'll survive, right?
You gotta hop at the end. It's
Yeah.
hilarious how she's like yelling the whole way down like it's freaking Cedar Point or something.
I know, like, woo! Wait, where's the picture? Where's the picture? I gotta wait for the light.
I gotta look good when it takes the picture. That's a really long way down.
Yeah. Well, it's just the lower part of hell. Or the depths of hell.
There's something on your nose, lady.
She's like, but I was so pretty before.
Ooh. There you go. That's one way to get rid of her.
No, not yet.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. This is dumb.
No, just, you'll see.
You get beat with a bunch of sledgehammers and you're fine. Okay.
Those were like lead pipes. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer's a lot heavier.
That's a totally different thing. You wouldn't die from that.
No. Yeah.
Is that an underground insane asylum?
No. The lower levels never existed before.
Ward.
Apparently someone with the last name of Ward lived there.
No thank you.
Well, you don't like scantily clad nurses without faces?
Oh god. No thank you.
Oh, come on.
Turn
Look at all
it
that
off.
cleavage. Look at all that cleavage, man.
When they were twitching, they reminded me. Do you remember those like vibrating balls with the little nebbies?
Dude, I don't want to know about your sex life.
You don't remember those? I remember those.
I know what you're talking
Put it
about.
on the ground and
I think
it vibrates and
Oh,
spins
yeah.
itself.
Well, a bunch of kids like put it in their mouth and like would hold it as it would go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they actually stopped making those because they realized it was giving babies shaken baby syndrome.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably get rid of those.
That's a lot of cleavage.
Did all these women die like shooting a porno?
They may have, but I still think it was kind of a fucked up porno because like they're all wearing bandages around their heads.
Yeah, some people are into that.
Yeah.
Warning: my Bluetooth headphones just told me low battery.
You can always plug in your regular ones because that's just for you listening to me, right?
I can't plug in my regular ones.
You don't have any regular headphones?
With
Cat fight.
BRB.
Oh, you're gonna miss it, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. You know what you could do is you could turn one of them off and use one at a time. So when one dies, just put the other one in.
I don't think so because the right one is
Oh.
try it.
Oh, it's our buddy Colin. Now, do you know why I said he's a piece of shit? Oh, dear. This movie's so fucked up. She's the guest of honor, everybody. Done fucked up.
Sure did. Yeah, Colin was a D-bag.
What's that?
Colin was a
Yes.
D-bag.
Yes. He's bad, but this is worse. They'd had her strapped, and they're burning her. How fucked up is that, right, man?
Yeah. Been there.
Yeah. I've been burnt like that once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm just so good at sex that so many people thought I was using dark magic or black magic, so got burned a few too many times. It's no fun. I can hear your sounds. Your sound may be up too loud. It might be picking up on the microphone.
Not on my clip mic. I'm monitoring.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good.
Uh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. That should go. That's fine.
Basically, she made a deal with the devil or demon or whatever. Fuck that thing is.
Been there, man.
Yeah, did that once or twice too. I wanted to become the world's best guitar player.
Well, you fell short.
I know. I was only second best. They screwed me on that one, man.
Sorry. I took your first best. JK. I always sucked.
I'm not very good either.
I'm super disappointed right now, but okay.
So, everyone's already dead. They just don't know it yet. Which is funny, because I said that at the beginning. I said, they're dead and they just don't know it yet. You thought I was making it funny. It was a prophecy.
You told a prophecy by basically
I did.
giving a spoiler on a movie that you've already seen.
Yep, exactly. It's almost like I've seen your future, Jesse.
Oh my god.
Because you're watching this and I know how it's going to end. So it's like I know part of your future, at least for the next two hours when we started this, you know.
Please just kill it.
What's that?
I don't even want to know the story. I just want you to kill it.
No, don't kill it. Everyone else has to die.
Okay, problem? They're all horrible.
Right? They are all horrible.
That's all she asked for.
Yeah.
Well, she can't get no satisfaction. Mitch Jagger. And when we get home, you're clipping your nails. Nasty. Taking a bath, clipping your nails, and you're going to bed, young lady.
Yeah.
Nope.
And no more demonic possessions for you, young lady.
Did she just possess her uterus?
I don't know what part of her she possessed.
She looked like she climbed right in. Mommy,
Yeah.
I'm going home. It's rent controlled in here.
But I want to know. Well,
Oh my goodness.
how the hell did they find her? It's a pretty big town. Like, there's no way they would have found her.
Skills.
I guess.
Whoa. She's there?
Yeah. She wants to assimilate everyone, make them all bored.
She definitely has the
We
same
are
haircut as a main villain.
Yes. Now don't go tormenting any young boy kings or anything. Get your head chopped off. Just go home. Live out the rest of your life in peace.
I heard that the men in your family don't do so good at the capital.
Especially when they go to the capital.
What? I just said the men in your family don't do so good at the capital. Especially when they go to the capital.
Yeah, they don't do so good when they go to the capital. Because they all die.
Yeah, I know. What I said for the third time is the men in your family don't do so good when they go to the capital. Your response, especially when they go to the capital.
I just heard. Nice. I just heard men in your family don't do so well. And that's where my hearing stopped. I think you cut out. Yours makes much more sense.
Rude.
I know, right?
Wait, she's not dead? Oh,
I told
but
you
she
that.
is horribly disfigured. Good.
Yes, she is. She's a witch! Burner! How do you know she's a witch? Her nose! Look at her nose!
She turned me
It's
into
not
a
my nose, it's a
newt.
false one. A
I
newt?
got better.
I got better. Such a great movie. Burner! Bye, Andrea. We won't miss you.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will.
She seriously was my least favorite character on there. Like, I would rather see her die than a lot of the villains on there.
Yeah, no kidding. I'd rather just
So
see
much worse
that
than the
show
governor.
die at this point.
Yeah, so true. I think it's on its way, maybe. I don't know. It's probably still pretty popular.
I don't know
She's
how
not
anyone
close
can watch
enough.
that. It's just roasting her slowly.
I know. It's better that way?
It tastes better, yeah. You gotta smoke it at a low temperature.
Yeah. Well, you gotta, like, rotisserie that shit, man. Just, like...
Yeah, you can't just... You'll burn it on one side.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Someone looks down at the girl. She's like, that's gonna be you someday. Except now the whole church is gonna stink like burnt people. That's gross. Oh, my mic? You can't hear me? Test, test. No, mine's... Oh, I can't hear you. Don't you have your other Bluetooth headset that you used before?
Oh, Lord.
Can you hear me? Bitch slapped.
Jesus.
Oh, I know, right?
So just burn her as a witch. I mean, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Hey, I don't like that girl. Burn her as a witch.
Did you just see her get stabbed?
Well, that was rude.
I know, right?
I don't appreciate that at all. She can never be a nice character. She's always got to be a prick.
It's okay that I stabbed her, guys. It's almost the same as burning, but she's bad. Look, it's okay.
Super rude. Oh.
Oh,
shit.
snap.
She got lacquer on their nice floors. Now they gotta stain the whole floor to make it match. Damn it.
Yeah, maybe even buff that shit out. I know, it is kind of hard to buff out evil.
Oh, Jesus. Was she humping her own blood?
There's something under there.
Ugh.
Who knows what it is?
That's way more blood than necessary. And her blood's made of paint thinner.
Yep.
It's exciting.
Definitely paint thinner.
Oh, lordy. Uh-oh. There's like some tree branches.
Shit. That's actually Treebeard and his friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. She's part Wolverine. I can hear you, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that. You could have told me.
Well, I didn't want to bring too much attention.
Hey, we're having technical difficulties. They know it. And now she's like Doc Octopus. Or wait,
Oh
what?
my lord, with some real bad CGI.
That's not terrible. It's not as bad as anything we've already watched.
Oh, it's barbed wire. Okay. It just took me
Yeah.
a minute to figure out what it was.
Barbed wire.
And a child.
She's not a child anymore.
Wow.
She was like 30.
A gross
something.
thing.
This is the best death ever.
Is it?
Just wait. It's so fucked up.
Oh. Hang people by barbed wire. That's cool. Oh, you were talking about the little girl?
No, I'm talking about her.
I was kidding. Oh, lordy. Oh, gosh.
No purity for you.
Ooh, those went,
Yep.
they went somewhere.
Yep.
They just...
Yes, they did.
They just inseminated her.
Yep.
Get it? Assimilated?
She just gave birth to a bunch of barbed wire.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Hello. And she's just...
Singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain.
Oh, God.
Whoa,
calm down.
Adam Driver, look out.
Oh.
You'll never be Kylo Ren now.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Close your mouth.
Stop looking
Seriously.
at me, you freak.
The barbed wire coming after you next, man. You can't be mean to her.
Freaky looking Magneto ass bitch. Is that her mama?
Yeah.
Stupid ass. White women and trying.
Mama.
What is it with white women and trying to pull off dreadlocks? Just stop.
I don't think it's dreadlocks. I think it's more just like, I haven't bathed in 30 some years.
Definitely becomes dreadlocks at a certain point.
They're locked and full of mange.
You could at least wear some shoes. It's like hepatitis all over that floor.
No, she was pure, Jesse. She wouldn't have Hep C.
Excuse me, little girl from insert terrible horror movie. She fell asleep. She was so tired.
Yeah, she was.
She had a long day. She was tuckered out.
Yeah, all that deaths. I mean...
Yeah. If this girl wasn't crazy and tormented before, she's totally broken as a person now.
Yeah.
We're not going to acknowledge what was going on? Okay. Oh, there's Poison Ivy.
That is the only moment I have ever found Uma Thurman attractive.
Yeah, she has some real gross feet, though.
Oh, well.
I know it's a weird thing to just throw out there, because like I'm not a foot fetish guy, but watch Pulp Fiction now, and you're going to be grossed out. Or Kill Bill, because I think Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish for Uma Thurman. Her feet, she's in her bare feet in every one of those movies she did with him. and they are like,
That's creepy.
she's got like a size 15 men's foot down there.
That's funny. Yeah, no, she was only attractive the moment she came out. Like after she'd become Poison Ivy, she broke out through the stuff. Like when her hair was down. After that, never saw her as attractive
No.
in any movie, anything she's ever been in.
For
That
me-
one moment, shining moment.
For me, it's because it looks like she can pick apples with her feet.
I've never seen her feet.
I just can't do it, man. It's just like
With her feet. She's got like the hand feet, like in that movie with Charlize Theron.
yeah, whatever that is.
Well,
Monster.
Aeon Flux. Did you ever see that one? That was terrible.
No, I don't think so.
That'd be a good sci-fi one to do when it's our sci-fi turn.
Is it trash?
It's trash.
Okay, yeah, we should do.
Like this isn't total trash. This was actually an enjoyable horror flick, like as in completely disgusting on the inside.
Yeah, this was if you just keep driving, you're fine. Told you.
You called it, man. You called it.
See, knew from the very beginning. Sean Bean, we're safe. He's one of those actors that like there's actors that you always see them as one role. Like,
Yeah.
say, Hugh Jackman, I guess, is the example I'm going with. He's always going to be Wolverine, no matter what he is. Like,
Yeah.
oh, check it out, this movie about Wolverine where he's singing in a circus. And then you've got actors like Sean
He's also
Bean.
in Les Miserables.
That doesn't count. Musicals don't count. Then there's Sean Bean and Nicolas Cage, where no matter what role it is, they're just Sean Bean in that role or Nicolas Cage in that role. Except for maybe Ned Stark.
It's kind of like Gary Oldman. He can play anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was Sirius Black, and he looks like Sirius Black. But then he's
Oh, it was a picture book.
Gordon. He's
So-
Commissioner Gordon. He's Jim Gordon in the
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan's
Yes.
Batman trilogy. So, I mean, he looks very much like Jim Gordon, but then he was also the bad guy in Fifth Element.
What's funny is you said he looks just like Sirius Black. That's not from a comic.
I know. I'm saying, he looks and feels like he is the epitome of Sirius Black. And I know what you're saying. But I'm saying, like, he became that role. You know?
I pictured Sirius Black as a much larger framed fellow.
Nah, I didn't.
I don't know. I don't even
I'm pretty
remember.
sure I read the book.
She's a solid writer, so I'm sure she discusses what he looks like, and I just had it wrong in my head. I don't know.
I don't know. She might not. I mean, maybe like just the bare minimum, but their house really, they need to get some like defogging stuff in there.
Yeah,
Maybe
what's
just put in
going
like a
on?
dehumidifier or something.
Something.
Like 20 dehumidifiers. And then go take a shower, crazy lady.
Creepy child.
So essentially, they are dead.
Whoa. The door's open. That looks like John Wick's house.
Hmm.
I love the Indian chanting music.
Yeah. It's Enya. And there it is.
Eh.
So,
That movie's over.
it is over. For sure.
So excited that we watched it.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, I mean,
fan.
it's a decent horror flick, right?
Yeah, I was not into it at all, if you want an honest
Really?
opinion. Yeah.
Eh. I mean, it's definitely not for everyone, but it is one of the creepiest horror movies I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, there was some real weird things going on in that movie, that's for sure.
Yeah,
You
but
watched a church lady that looked like Dana Carvey's SNL skit for church lady get raped by some barbed wire. So that's
yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
Whoever wrote that into the script is an absolute psychopath who should be put in some kind of institution.
I'm honestly, it's not a big stretch to say it probably came from the video game at least a little bit, because I mean, especially like Pyramid Head Man, like when he ripped the skin off that little redhead girl,
Yeah.
like that kind of shit is the shit that happens in the game. I mean, that didn't happen, but like I said, he's just dragging his sword along, and like there's really no rhyme or reason half the time when you see him. I mean, I know it's programming, but like sometimes he'd just be there, sometimes he wouldn't, and man, just all of a sudden snap right in half.
He just kill you in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so, seeing that guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, do you have anything cool to plug after this week's episode?
Well, it's your choice. What do you think we wanna watch next week?
I kind of would like something a little more lighthearted, so I'm feeling doing a Mortal Kombat 2.
Ugh. All right.
Yeah,
That's on you.
it's gonna be rough, but
Ugh.
the
That
first
is rough.
episode went real well in my opinion. I just love the Mortal Kombat movies. I don't care how crappy they are. So
It's real crappy. Yep. I mean, I'm down
that's my
to
vote.
try it. So.
But in all
Okay.
honesty, we will not be shooting next week.
Yes, I'm going on vacation. So by the time you're watching this, I will already be on vacation, and we just won't record next week, which will be this week for you. Time travel. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing stuff.
Yeah, so we're
But
gonna
anyways,
be on.
yeah. So
We're gonna be off for a week, so we're just gonna skip, and then we'll
Yep.
be back with Mortal Kombat 2.
yep. And
2
then
weeks
we might even
from today.
yeah, we'll try to fit in at some point. I'd like to fit in roundtable. Get that going.
We gotta get a roundtable. I've been writing it, so we'll get it going.
Yeah. So
All
yeah,
right.
so we'll get that up and running. But yeah, keep watching, like or share or both.
Yeah, make sure you check out the site. Again, it's description below, but revengeoftheshow.wixsite.com/home, which is a wonderful website. Of course, we do own the domain for revengeoftheshow.com, but we're just going through transitions with the website right now. So we'll get that all set up eventually, and we'll let you guys know. But the big two things that I wanted to discuss real quick was just, again, the shop. Again, just check it out. There's plenty of stuff on there that you might like. Honestly, pretty reasonable prices. I've worked pretty hard to get those prices down. And there's 15% off right now, and I believe that's for the next 6 days or so, that it's going to have 15% off. By the time this is live, though, there'll only be a couple days left, so you definitely want to get on that.
Yeah. So, yeah. I hope that didn't put anyone off of sleep or food for a while. Outside of that, it was a pleasure watching a movie with you again. And have a good night. You can say goodbye, Jesse. Say bye.
Farewell, everybody.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yep. All right, have a good one, guys.